So, okay, what does all this chaos mean specifically for us in the security industry? Well, it means the cost of pretty much everything we touch, from a single camera to a big, complex NVR system, it's going up. And honestly, it's not just about the price tag. It's way deeper than that. We're talking about a huge, seismic shift in how we have to operate.
It really feels like we're being squeezed from 3 different directions at once. It's kind of like a perfect storm of economic pressures, and it's absolutely throttling manufacturing. So let's break this down. Let's really look at this three-headed monster and see what we're actually up against.
All right, pressure number 1, the AI gold rush. I mean, the demand for AI is it's insane. People are saying the market could blast past $1 trillion by 2030. So what happens? Well, semiconductor makers are scrambling. They're retooling their factories to prioritize these super high-performance chips that AI needs. And that leaves, well, the rest of us kind of fighting for the scraps.
And this is where it really hits home for our industry. Think about DRAM, the memory that's absolutely critical for video processing in our cameras. Its price has almost doubled in just the last year. And lead times? What used to be a few weeks for some core components is now stretching into months. This isn't just an inconvenience, folks. It's a direct hit to our bottom line.
Okay, next up, the very stuff our products are made of. The basic building blocks are just getting more and more expensive. You've got copper, which is like the lifeblood of our cables and circuit boards. Its price is at a 10-year high. And aluminum, the skeleton for our camera housings, it's the same story. These costs are just piling on top of each other, and they're all going in one direction, up.
And finally, let's talk about power. A single big semiconductor factory can use as much electricity as a small city. That's a ton of energy. So when global energy prices go through the roof like they have been, it's basically like slapping a massive tax on every single chip that gets made. And you can bet that tax gets passed right on down the line to us.
So we've got this perfect storm of global pressures, but what does it all mean for your business, day in and day out? It means the old rules, they're out the window. The CCTV market has been completely changed, and we have to adapt, like right now, if we want to survive, let alone thrive.
I mean, this table really lays it all out. The world we used to operate in, the one with stable prices where we just assumed supply was plentiful, that world is gone. We're now in a totally new era of volatility and scarcity. And the biggest change, the one we all have to wrap our heads around, is how we think about our partners. It's just not about hunting for the cheapest supplier anymore. Now, it's all about finding the most reliable one.
So, the big question is, what's the solution? How do we actually win in this new environment? The answer is simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. We have to completely toss out the old playbook and start writing a new one. The future of this industry belongs to the folks who can build strong, stable partnerships, not the ones who are just constantly chasing the lowest price.
Think of it this way. It's like the difference between building a house of straw versus a house of bricks. Sure, the straw house is cheaper and faster to put up, but you know what happens when the first big storm comes along? It's gone. The brick house, it takes more time, it takes a bigger initial investment, but it's going to stand strong no matter what. And in this market, with these storms on the horizon, we absolutely have to be building those brick houses.
At the end of the day, in this new world, one thing is just crystal clear. Stability is the new currency. It's not about who's got the lowest price tag anymore. It's about who can actually deliver the goods consistently. That has become the real competitive advantage.
So, this is where we're at. This is the new reality of our industry. The real question for you is, what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to stick with the old playbook and kind of hope for the best? Or are you going to adapt, innovate, and build a business that's truly resilient enough to thrive in this new era? The choice really is yours.